This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Curtis. Kurt, let's get right to the action. And the Volunteers will kick this deep to begin the game. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And they'll use the ground game here. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back. It's Russell. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Going up for the first down to the 37.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Hale. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. This traditional SEC clash goes back to 1901, almost always on the 3rd Saturday in October. And Follows fans, glad, Kirk, that the post-Nick Saban era has begun in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, I mean, think about that. Coach Saban, I think he lost one time. I think he was 16-1 against Tennessee as the head coach there. And going back to the 90s and early 2000s, Tennessee used to dominate the series. So back and forth it goes, and we'll see who can win this one today. 3rd Saturday in October, always a fun Saturday.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hale. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
So we got the opening drive. We got a big 3rd down. Why not go with that quick slant? It works. It typically does work, and it's a first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Finds room at the 30. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bama. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And the extra point was up and good. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. Breaks an open space. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? On the run, it's Fletcher. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here's the second down play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
It's third down for the offense. They'll try to run for the first down. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Over the middle, it's Edwards. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Graham down the middle. It's Hale.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Second down play coming up. We'll hand it off. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Oh,
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Important third down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to pass. It's Russell. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Hale. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama this is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pump over the middle. It's Young. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a 3rd and short. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. And here's the handoff. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. receiver around pre-snap. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from his excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Incomplete for a third straight play.
Tough possession here for this offense. That's 3 straight incompletions and now facing a 4th and 10.
The Vols will bring their punt team on the field now. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Handoff on a single back formation. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Russell. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Horton. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got 4th down.
Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Love these short yardage opportunities because you know as a running back, if you're able to bust through into that offensive line with all those defenders up close to the line of scrimmage, not only do you get a first down, but there's nobody left there. You got a lot of room to take off, and with his speed, the defense is lucky he didn't take that all the way to the house.
Looking to throw it on first down. The short completion of the tight end. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
In the red area, it's Fletcher. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together with this drive? And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Tailback with another carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
3rd down is a handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Must convert here on 3rd down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. To throw, it's Sorsby. Signs the quick throw. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. It's another first down as they get near the 50 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. That's reeled in. It's Brazil. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught for a huge pickup. They're down inside the 30 now.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Back to throw again. Nice grab. It's Smith. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Sorsby. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Back to throw. It's Russell. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's swarmed by the defense. That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jefferson. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut. Got a man! Catch made! Big play! Touchdown, Tennessee! They couldn't stop him there.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT trial. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And the single back takes the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. That's good for a first down near the 40.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. To throw, it's Russell. That's caught. It's Young. What a move, and he's free. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Now it's second down here. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama, to put them on top now.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Jefferson. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy. The receiver drops him. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Completion makes it 2nd down. Looking to pass, it's Sorsby. QB to the tight end for a completion. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get into the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. The catch is made for a huge pickup. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. QB keeper all the way. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Volunteers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
4th and short, and the conversion goes for even more. I thought he was going to take it to the end zone. They set up a 1st and goal inside the 1 with a chance to deal another big blow to this defense's confidence.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Ball moved back to the 4 for a 2nd and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Brazil. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down when they punch it in from the 2. Oh, the receiver makes the grab. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Lining up to try the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter set to get underway. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Russell. Caught near the sticks. It's Porton. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. That's reeled in. It's Porton. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll run the option. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
3rd down. They don't gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall. And it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The shotgun running play call. Touchdown, tied. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Fire to the right side, complete. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Sorsby. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Situation of the offense, 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. That's caught. It's Staley. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
An incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Sure hands. It's Brazil. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Looking to throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
The ball's come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Jukes to get free. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
To throw, it's Sorsby. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. He's on third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass. You've got to come up with a first down.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Touchdown late. This is a crucial fourth down play. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having